Hello, viewers. Welcome to another session of the Law Basket series with me, Ibrahim Khalil Kuroma. Today's lesson objectives would be to understand the role or function of road traffic officers, also to know the country's road traffic laws, the laws that bind road traffic users in Sierra Leone. Would also investigate into the reasons for the habitual request of bribe by police officers in particular, and would make plausible recommendations for possible law reforms. And third, in this part, we'll start with the first lesson objective, which is the powers of the police officer. Like any police officer in the world, Sierra Leonean police officers have the power to stop any vehicle or cycle on the road in pursuant of Section 86 of the Road Traffic Act of 2007. They also have the power to levy fines on the spot where the offense is committed in accordance with Section 85 of the Act Supra. They also have the power to obtain information from drivers, Section 88 of the same Act, and the power to arrest for dangerous driving or cycling. These are powers exercised by police officers all around the world. Now, we'll dive into the laws, the road traffic laws of Sierra Leone, the laws that govern road traffic in Sierra Leone. We have the first one, which is the Road Transport Authority of 1996 and the Road Traffic Act of 2007. We'll start with the Road Traffic Act. The purpose of that act was to consolidate with amendments the law relating to road traffic. Its content includes registration and licensing of motor vehicles and trailers, licensing of drivers, driving schools, construction and use of motor vehicles and equipment, tests of vehicles and issuing of road worthiness certificates, vehicle examination centers and stations, licensing of drivers of commercial vehicles, restriction on road use for road safety. These are some of the contents in the Road Traffic Act of 2007 in Sierra Leone. In diving into the Road Transport Authority of 1996, it was created to provide for the establishment of an authority for the regulation and development of the road transport industry, which also includes registration and licensing of vehicles, the licensing of drivers, the prescription of routes for passenger and goods transportation. The two acts are in accordance with each other. They are, in fact, to some extent complementing each other. Now, we'll also go to the next lesson objective, which is the reason for habitual road traffic bribery. There are so many reasons for road traffic bribery, but in this session we'll highlight just three. The first one would be the plenitude of road traffic offenses. There are too many road traffic offenses for sure, so the plenitude of them is one of the reasons for habitual road traffic bribery. So the Road Transport Authority Act, as amended in 2003, has about 69 offenses, fines ranging from 5,000 leones to 100,000 leones. The Road Traffic Act Supra has additional 6 offenses, 69 offenses in the Transport Authority Act and 6 additional offenses in the Road Traffic Act of 2007. This tells you the plenitude of road traffic offenses. Most vehicle users are not knowledgeable in these offenses and may find it difficult to master them upon attempts to do so. Most drivers in Sierra Leone are illiterate, and even the literate ones could hardly read the Road Traffic Act or the Road Transport Authority Act of 1996. They could barely read them. Also, another reason for bribery is the cost recovery strategy. Most road traffic offenders prefer to pay little when caught than to pay more when charged to court. This is obvious. It also happens here in Sierra Leone. Also, poor conditions of service for police officers. With this, too many bribery occurs in the police service and more so on the road. Remuneration of road traffic officers is poor. Lack of good offender tracking. Lack of good offender tracking technologies also is another reason. And police checkpoints are infrastructurally poor. As we can see on the roads, their checkpoints are very, very poor. So with some of our recommendations, we recommend that the government make better the remuneration of police officers in Sierra Leone. They also review previous offenses to fit into modern day road transport sector. Too many offenses now that could not match into modern day road transport regulations, so they have to go over that too. And lastly, to upgrade the infrastructure of our checkpoints. With these recommendations, we think it will lessen the amount of bribery on the roads of Sierra Leone.